What is going on, everybody? Welcome. Hope you guys are all doing well today. We're going to be working on some Blender stuff and just chatting with you all. Going to be a more chilled stream today because there's some stuff I got to do and not enough time to do it. So hope you are all doing fantastic this Wednesday, middle of the week. Hopefully you guys are getting through it halfway there. Yeah, let's set up the stream. See who's in here today. With the ad. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's work on some stuff, shall we? Canvaler, welcome to the stream, bro. How you doing? Yeah, trying to figure out the chat setup. My phone is dying. I am doing amazing. How are you doing, good sir? Okay. So anyway, we're gonna be doing a couple things today because there's something I want to finish for, I believe, a for my next tutorial. So I want to see about that. Doing great, watching you from hospital. Well, Tam here, what's going on, bro? Can't say you're doing great and then drop that bomb on me. Dang. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so here's the deal. We have this set up now with all the passes and everything. I was doing some stuff in Nuke, and I was thinking of maybe doing, because the Blender Compositor now is actually pretty decent. I was thinking about maybe doing a like Blender Compositor tutorial. Not that Nuke is inferior, but Blender actually is decent, so I wanted to try it out. So we'll put this over here, mute that. So yeah, so we have this shot basically. It's just a simple space shot. I just wanted to kind of get some cool space stuff going. I think for this, we'll just turn on transparency off. So yeah, we just have a simple scene. This is a model from Production Crate. I've been loving Production Crate recently. And their 3D vehicles, and then these ships and stuff like that. I might do some more stuff like and make like a little animation out of it because I've been loving to play around with this some of this stuff. Now what I will say is the also for some reason my Blender icon is missing down there. GF is sick, so pray for her. Of course, I feel for her and hope she gets better. I know that's a scary feeling, so hopefully I can help ease the pain with my funny Blender streams and my failures at doing Blender. But anyway, like I was saying, the model, if you get up close, the textures are a little low. So like from here, I think it's fine. You know, still a little bit low resolution for my taste. But yeah, so it's just a simple model, just simple animation is just going forward and stuff. And then I want to get a little fancy with it. I have a sun in here. And shout out to Abstract. I use like a crap out of this thing. If you're in chat or whatever, you're probably laughing. But if you use a black body, I've always been taught in film school and stuff that the sun is like 5600 Kelvin, and then emission set to 12. For some reason, 12 is just sexy because if you don't do that, right, here's the default sun value, right, and like that looks gross. Yeah, that's disgusting, right? Versus if you do this and then set it to 12, it looks good. You know, I don't know any of the math or anything behind it, so but I just know it looks good. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. I just want to showcase that to you. Also, the sun is rotating. You can see over here, it's rotating just to give us a kind of a cool kind of, you know, fade on effect, you know, very, very subtle. So it still feels sort of realistic, right? But, you know, I think it's cool. Anyway, do some compositing. Because now over here, the GPU performance is actually pretty good. Because I remember before, if you had it on GPU performance, at least just for me, it just was not good at all. So now it's a little bit better. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and render out an image. Just so we can see the inputs. Because this is a cool shot to mess around with, and I can maybe show you guys the nuke way. My nuke on this computer is being weird, so I'm having some issues with the licensing, to transfer the licensing to this PC, and so I don't have nuke on this PC, unfortunately. So there we go. So here's the base image. Now, if you guys don't know multipass compositing, if you go to Blender Cycles Formula, if you just type that in Google, there's a good infographic and stuff. This is just how Blender gets to the combined pass, right? So the combined pass is the image socket right here, right? So basically this in the background. And so this is just a way to break it up into multi-passes, if you see here. So what we need to do is we'll add a mix color. The direct and indirect diffusion we'll plug into there, set it to add, right? Because we're just following that formula. So diffuse direct, diffuse indirect, we're plussing right there, and then we need to multiply it by color. That's basically all that means. Multiply, and then we'll just plug this stuff in here. Also, hopefully the music's not too loud. Let me know if that is the case and I can change it. Abstract, MD, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, so now we have the diffusion pass, which you can see is basically pretty much everything besides like the reflections and stuff like that. So now we need to add the reflections in. So we're going to do the same exact thing for glossy. So now we have the glossy pass. And then we also need to plus on the emission. So like that. And then before we do that, actually, we do need to go ahead and plus on. We need to plus these two together. So we're plussing, or we're just going down the line, right? Plussing these stuff together. The emission, we have ambient occlusion, we can affect that. And then at the very, very end of this, we'll do a denoise node. Plug it into normal and albedo. Just so it denoises everything. And that's basically it for this shot, because we don't have any transmission or anything. So like for this, we don't have transmission, we don't have environment, we don't have volume, any of that stuff. So it's literally just this. Makes it easy. Valentine, welcome, welcome. And Space Hunter, I'm getting everybody in the chat today. Welcome all you guys. Welcome back to the stream. Okay, so anyway, we have this set up right now, and let's start playing around with some stuff. So I like using RGB curves for some of this stuff. Let's see. I want to do we'll do the diffuse indirect first, because it seems like that one would give us some good results. So I'll try to organize it as best as I can. Blender is awful with their, I call it spaghetti, like lines and stuff. But it's just, you know, there's no easy way to organize this stuff. I wish Blender had a better thing. Here, we'll do it before the denoise node, because denoise node takes a little bit longer. So I want all this stuff to fall out to black, so I think that's good. I want to try to decrease the gamma. So that's just this middle thing, and give it a little bit more contrast. And the whites, I think that looks better. Yeah. What does it look denoised? Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And then let's try adding an S curve to this one. An S curve, if you don't know, is just basically contrast. Yeah, it's not doing too much. What if we had an S curve to this, I wonder? Not a fan. And how's our color looking? Color, I do want to try to maybe desaturate it a little bit. I think color, like I don't love all like kind of the brown hues and stuff we're getting down here. I'm gonna just add in a hue saturation value node for the color and just decrease that. Is that getting out anything? Not really. Yeah, so it was pretty desaturated to begin with. Oh, and also I probably should explain, I am working in ACES. So this isn't AGX, this is ACES. So it gives us a little bit better high dynamic range. Yeah, so like this is going to be great to use for like some glow and stuff maybe. We'll see. We'll go ahead and add that in. So I'll disable the denoise for now. The denoise node is pretty heavy, so let's add a glare. The glare node's actually great now. Let's do not ghost, fog glow. So something like that. What I like to do first is I like to have a very small glow. Let's see. So we'll do size way down. So I like to do a very small, powerful glow. Something like this, maybe. And then I like to do a massive glow. So what we'll do is we'll duplicate the glare. Just reset that to fog glow. So this is going to be our massive glow. So we're going to make it probably something like this, and then scale this down. Something like that, right? So I like how it's coming out here. I think it's a little bit too much down here. Let's see, you can also mess around with the threshold. Here, let's just set that back to 1. We got a massive thing down here. I might change that. We'll see. Anyway, so we have that. And what I want to do is I want to, after this, let's mix color. And we'll put the glare here, and we're going to do plus, so add. And then maybe it's on top. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, so something like that. And then we need this to be like 0.1. I'm super small. This glaring a lot. Yeah, this is glaring a ton. Yeah, mainly looking like right here. So we'll do that. And then this, because this I want to be super subtle. So let's do like 2 size maybe. And 0.1 strength. Rajan, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is difficult because in Nuke we get much better fall off. Like I'm not loving the fall off down here and stuff. So here, let's go back here. Let's just reset it. There we go. This maximum slider is doing pretty good. If I set it to like 10, what does that look like? I think think it's maxing out at 1. I don't think we can go larger than that, which is unfortunate. But yeah, something like that. And let's see with it here. Come back here and do the maximum. Yeah, man, I wish I could get that to be longer. That's unfortunate. Smoothness. What does that do? Yeah, so something like that. I think looks pretty cool. And then we'll add some lens distortion on it. Do some jitter. Let's see. Yeah, I don't love the noise inside of the jitter. Let's see. Is there a different noise node? Rain. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Sunbeams. What is movie distortion? Oh. Okay, looks like jitter is the one we have to go with. I just want to say new compositor is industry standard. I really recommend moving away from Blender compositor. Yeah, you're right. Actually, more studios are adopting Blender compositing. Yeah, like ILM, Weta, they actually are doing Avatar 2 on Blender compositor, which is kind of neat. So that's why I'm trying to learn it. You know, I'm trying to get with the program. So that one day I too can work on Avatar. Avatar 2. Yeah, man, I wish I was longer. Longer and less. But I don't know if we can. Add some distortion to it. Yeah, so just a little bit of distortion. I always like to have it a little bit. I think it grounds it a little bit more, just like a subconscious thing. Okay, anyway, over here, let's get into the gloss. Gloss is really where I think we can make this thing shine. No pun intended. Funny Blender meme. Am I right? So what do we got? We got the gloss, direct, and indirect. I think indirect is going to be, indirect and color are going to be the ones where we can push it the most, it looks like. So we'll do indirect first. Yeah, let's just try doing a contrast. Doesn't seem like it's gonna work. Okay, so yeah, I want that. And then I want the gain to be more. Because we're getting some like nice kind of highlights and stuff here. And then let's go ahead and do the color as well, because I think the color we can really push it to gain up. want to push it too much because it's doing weird stuff. Yeah, something like that maybe. See these on and off. Yeah. Might be pushing one of them too much though. I think the indirect we're pushing too much. I think we're clipping a little bit. Yeah, how do you make that glare bigger? Can I do anything here? Maybe we can do this. I have a devious idea. If we erode it out a little bit. Something like that. And then we'll blur it. Like 50. Okay, okay. Yeah, so dilate just makes the Ooh. That's kind of interesting. Distance, steps, threshold, distance. Yeah, let's do something like that. Okay, anyway. So we have this as like a mask, basically. I wish it had color. Let me just think real quick. Glare. So we take the glare and do we plus it with the footage before? Play around with some of these values to make it a little tighter, maybe. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. Good try though. We could just do this though, because we can see real quick. Layer into here. Flip the sockets. Compared to just this. No, I think it's the same. Yeah, why can't you go higher? That's annoying. What are you working on? I'm working on this little space shot. The problem is I'm having weird fall off. RGB curves. So what I want is I want to keep the turn the strength up. So I want to keep the gain. Or here, let's think. I want to decrease the gain but keep the gamma. Here, let's try this. Gosh, Blender and their stupid node system. So confusing. It's just so unintuitive to organize. Anyway. So what do I want to do? Let's do color balancing. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Let's just do the color balance down. So yeah, that looks better. Now can we adjust yeah, again, having like one having one glow and then be tighter and more and then having another glow be less but more. That was an awful way to explain it. Love from India. Thank you. Welcome from India. Let's see. I think that's looking pretty good. What is this harsh highlight coming from? Am I doing that or can I fix it? Because it looks like it's coming from here. Let's see if we can add a color balance up here. I like color balance nodes sometimes better than RGB curves because I can understand it a little bit more. Also, the thing I don't love about Blender nodes, they are massive. Look how massive they are. I wish they were just small and all of this information was in this panel over here. Man, that would change everybody's lives. Please fix Blender. What if we tint it like a blue? There's like a barely, oh, yellow? No, I think a blue would be cool. Yeah, just getting out some of that kind of purpley red. Yeah, so we're clipping some data, it looks like. Okay. I forget how to do masking in Blender, but we're gonna attempt it. So we need to let Blender load for a second. VFX masking, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I can't see the mask view. How do I mask the render result? That's a little bit annoying. How do we do that? I mean, I think I rendered this out, so maybe I can do that. Oh, it also moves through the clip though. I'll have to animate the mask. It's a little silly, Blender. Is that worth the hassle? Also, I do not like the lens. The jitter. It's throwing me off. Let's see if we can get the come on. Blender, man. Should I title the video Nuke Artist Uses Blender Compositor? Like I just can't see it when I'm editing it. Like not having the nodes and the viewer separated is kind of annoying. How do you make a realistic moon surface? You just get like some rock textures online and do a PBR material. And my favorite thing, maybe we should do that for this shot. Is subdivision surface, adaptive subdivision. So if you come over here, subdivide. I should not have done that. Why did you make me do that? Gonna lag. But yeah, if you actually like use the displacement texture as actual like displacement, like it's actually displacing geometry, that works wonders for like stuff like that. Depends how like close your camera is as well, if you need it at all or not. Dang, I should not have done that. Way to go. Oh. Save that. Okay, so we have a scene that's looking like this. So let's divide this by 2. And then this. We'll bring down just a little bit, something like that maybe. 0.75, just make it nice and easy. What does clamp do? I'm trying to remember. Does it just, yeah, it clips the whites and blacks to 1. Here, let's see the before and after of what we're doing for all of our color Yeah, so here's before and then here's after. Just adds a little bit more contrast and stuff. Looks a little nicer. I do want to... Where's our ambient occlusion? I do maybe want to add a color balance at the very end of this. AO into factor. What does AO look like? Let's use a RGB curves for this. I kind of like it before. Blender Neds just pissed me off today. Okay, yeah. And then let's do like some final color, maybe. What about the sunbeams? Is that gonna lag up our computer? I want it coming like this. And then if we just mix color. Super subtle. That's even too much. Yeah, something like that. So just like a few like little hints, some streaks. Maybe we instead though do it instead of here. Something like that maybe. I think that looks kind of cool. Kind of like a subtle effect. I like it. Let's keep it. And then should we do some final? Because I'm adding too much to this shot. Final color correction. Just a subtle S curve maybe. Let's do this though. For the emission, I'm gonna add a glare into emission. And do fog glow. What do some of the other ones look like? Simple star. Bloom. Ooh, bloom. Wait a second. Bloom might be cool to test with. I did not know about bloom. I like bloom better. So let's do this. Let's mess around with this a little bit. So this one I still want tight though. Tight, and we'll bump the strength up. Something like that. Okay. And then this. Change this to bloom. Yeah. I'm liking. Me likey. Yeah, I did not know. Who knew that bloom was added? What the heck? This is game changing. That actually looks decent now. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Do like a very subtle, kind of bigger one. And it gives a cool effect. Yeah, screw mask inside a blender. It's gonna whack. Ah, I'm glad we found that because I like this better. Here at sharpness, just a hair of sharpness. There is not actually. Oh, that's fine. We can always take this into DaVinci. Yeah, that looks sick. Yeah, so now in Composite, we'll just render this out real quick and we'll take it into a quick DaVinci color. Do an EXR. What is my color management at? Faces, sRGB, Pixel line maybe? Sequencer SB to this. Yeah, so we'll do sRGB because I forgot to change that, but I think it's fine. We can always change it in color anyway. Oh, let's to render an animation real quick. So just this one frame. We'll open up DaVinci. DaVinci Resolve is so weird sometimes. Oh man. Does anybody know how to fix that in DaVinci Resolve when it does this stuff? Because it's so annoying. Yeah, I think it's a new glitch with DaVinci. What is this glitch? It's so annoying. I'll just keep it full screen. Gosh. Didn't know I was gonna put up a fight. What's the resolution again? Is it just 4K or? Dang, look how. That's a lot of bloom actually. I'm seeing it big. Go back here. Yeah, that might be softening it up too much. Just get rid of it. When in doubt, throw it out. So it might be a little bit too much glare. Something like that, maybe. Let's try this again. Yeah, so we'll try to do a Rec 709. We'll see if we can or not. I've totally forgot about that. Music is good today. Liking the summer type house makes a change from the usual lo-fi. Let's see what it's on. It's on this. I'll save it just for you. Hopefully it's not copyright. It says no copyright in the title. But I always get like a ping afterwards. Like last stream I did, I got a little ping that said, hey, we found some copyright thing, you know, so you gotta share the revenue. I'm like, oh, great. Nice little vibe. More house. Let's see this thing. And then what was the resolution? Yeah, this is better. It's 38, 40, 16, 20. $38.40, 16.20. Okay, there we go. And then we have to Aces input transform to Rex 709. No, that's not it. It might be sRGB. Yeah, here, let's change project settings to sRGB. Unfortunate. And then we have to do this to here. Is it this? That? Is that it? I'm new to this whole Aces workflow, so. But yeah, that looks right. Could be Aces CG. Yeah, I think it's Aces CG. I was like, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, I think that's it. Wait. Okay, so we have this. Looking kind of cool so far. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I kind of want to do some other like music stuff. Might be cool. I think the shots turned out kind of sick, not gonna lie. Let's bump the mid detail up a little bit. And then we'll start playing around with some of this stuff. Where is my waveform? Let's undo some of this stuff. 40. Okay, so what do we want to do? I think gain needs to come down a little bit. Not a lot though. Something like that. Maybe lift needs to go down, yeah. Let's do an S curve. Yeah, it does pretty well, but it's removing some of my bloom. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I think that balances it off a little bit. Might be pushing a little bit too much. Let's do this. So I like the gamma. I need the gain to be down a little bit. So we'll push up the gamma, push down the highlights. I'm still not doing what I want. Yeah, because like over here, I want the blacks to be a little bit more black, so I think that's reading better to me. And then let's do some subtle shifting. This is like in the reds. Maybe want to push the reds a little bit more towards like a bluer hue. Do I go for the bluer hue? Maybe something like that could be cool. I don't know if I want to go that far into it. Let's see. Yeah, because that's reading as white now. Do we keep the lights here blue, or do we make it a little bit more like red or something like that? What do you guys think? I can boost the saturation of that a little bit. Okay, here, I'll give you guys 3 choices. So we got blue, red. I don't know, I kind of like the blue. Sorry, I like the blue. It's giving like that one scene in Dune 2. Black and white scene. Forget the name of it or whatever, you know, but it's like very like kind of cool. Like this stuff. Kind of digging it. I still want a little bit of color though. Here, wait, we'll leave it like this. And what I'll do is I'll bump the gain towards see. Just ever so slightly towards blue. It's like super, super subtle. We'll do a little bit more. Something like that, maybe. That may be cool. What else can we do to this? Oh no, I'm kind of liking it though. Let's just play around with a few stuff. I never understand what pivot does. I love the colored version, but I think I want to stick realistic. Astrek knows me and my color. I just love it. Love it too much. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of do like that though. We won't do as bit much. Something like that. That might be the one. That might be it. I know I said I want to be a little bit realistic, but like that looks kind of sexy. Let's bump some of the contrast and see. Yeah. some more of the mid detail. Just a little bit, not too much. Making these pops pop. Okay, yeah, I think that looks sick. I think in motion it'll look better. What I want to try to solve, and I hope I don't break my thing, is we have a lot of sharp edges here. I want to see if I can bevel, because I don't think the topology is great on this, because it's one object, I believe. But like, if we can bevel out some of these sharp edges and stuff, that might be the goal, you know? Because yeah, some of these are just like too sharp. Bevel. I was gonna be like, is bevel doing that? That's kind of weird. Was that in the shot? Yeah, I guess I didn't notice it as much though. Yeah, I mean, we're really tight in, right? So. Oh gosh, 14. How large is this? Because that doesn't look like it's doing like anything, right? Am I crazy? Because I'm mostly looking at like this section. Let's clear seam or clear sharp. And then we can do like a meter. One foot. Yeah. I don't know why it's not applying it. Because with, I guess it's the sharp lines, right? Is there any way I can select sharp? And just bevel it myself. Select sharp. Okay, let's not do this in rendered B. B, Control B. We're in dangerous territory. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. No way. Okay, I don't know. Any suggestions, anybody, on how I can remove some of these seams? Any ideas I haven't thought of yet? If not, then I will call this a stream. Because I think I like this result. I like it a lot. We'll coming back to, I might decrease it just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Little tiny bit. What if we do the hue? Like a greener color. I think we are saturating it too much. And the is it this one that's the saturation? Yeah, I think it's this one. I don't know. I kind of like it. What seems the so what I'm running into is, like, you know, if you zoom really tight in, do you see how sharp these edges are and stuff like that? Usually, in like what you want to do is like curve them out, right? So it's marked as sharp. And I just is there any way to make the sharp like certain amounts or something? Select sharp. There's like something over here, right, that I can play around with. Yeah, let's just see real quick. Yeah, it looks like both those aren't doing anything. Abstract, you're worthless. Come on now. What does the back of these look like? Huh. Would you look at that? That's some kind of cool mission. This could be like a cool kind of like wallpaper. Select all in edit mode under edge, clear sharp. Well, I cleared sharp and then it just looked bad. And I tried beveling it, adding a bevel modifier. It's actually still on. Geometry. Let's play around with a little bit. Whoa, what the heck? Yeah, I'm playing around with stuff I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Not sure then. Well, you're no help. Great. Okay, well, anyways, guys, I think that's gonna do it. All I'll have to do here is just render it out. Of course, if you want to see the final result, you can either join our Discord. I'll post it in the Discord. Link is down in the description below, as well as my Instagram. Shameless plug for my Instagram. Go check me out over there. I actually have some stuff releasing later today in like an hour or so over on my Instagram. Jacob _Zirkle. You can give me a follow there. I'll post that the final render, because this is going to be a render, not a still. I'll post that on over there, and I hope to see some of you guys over there. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching the stream. It's been a fun one, very short one, very short and sweet. I want to start doing more kind of shorter, you know, more involved kind of live streams and stuff, where I'm just doing like parts and bits of it, just because it's tough to make a whole shot every single time I'm on live stream and stuff. But yeah, it's been a good one today. I will see you guys over on the Discord and stuff like that. Might be streaming later this week, who knows. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.